What sort of a desperate cry for help is this? We will boycott elections. At least now help us. It's been over a decade. Mr. Madhuvan Rao, Mr. Kurian, is this not a cry for help? Is anybody listening? There are water tankers. There's a mafia. The Congress government said, well, we'll try to contain that. Then, of course, there have been reports of still, water tankers fleecing people. Now, this is a society for 20 years. They're saying they've been trying for water connections. Is this going to be a tutu meme versus the Congress and the BJP? Because both have been in power in this period. What is going to be done? This is not the only society. I'm sure in the outskirts of the city, there have been multiple areas like this. Mr. Rao.
Deepak, good evening. First of all, it's a very grave situation in Karnataka. And it's more graver situation in Bengaluru for the fact there has been an acute water shortage for drinking purpose. Left aside the irrigation purposes. Now, kindly bear with me for a minute. I do not want to politicize it, but on the other hand, I need to bring in the hard facts. What has happened during the last year? Just give me 1 minute. This government, Congress government, when it came into being, they have left 60.97 TMC of water between 12/6/2023 to 7/8/2023. 60.79 TMC excess water has been released to the so-called friend of Congress, that is the DMK, in order to please DMK government. Now, they are on affidavit on record to say before the court that yes, the Tamil Nadu government has drawn excess water. My only question is, what were you doing when you left the water? You had to leave 32 TMC of water for 1.5 lakh acres of cultivation Kuruvai crop. You have left 60 TMC of water for 4 lakh acres. And now the government is crying, saying that I don't have water. What were you doing at that point of time? Was it not the necessity at that point of time for the irrigation minister and Mr. Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar to safeguard the interest of Karnataka? Forget irrigation purpose, water for drinking purpose. Deepak, is it not something which is beyond thought for this Congress government to have done it? I mean, now we are in such a situation. Bangalore is such a situation. The groundwater is depleting. Yes, there are other reasons for that, but substantial portion of water has been drawn from Kaveri water. Kaveri water, in fact, in the 2018 Supreme Court judgment, Supreme Court was very well aware of it, and therefore they allocated 4.75 TMC excess water to Karnataka. And of all, what did the government do during their guarantee schemes? They left hefty number of, so much of water to Tamil Nadu without even realizing what would be happening. We in BJP, we kept on telling, please don't do this. Stop the water. Go before the Supreme Court. Go before the CWMA. Stop the water. But at last, they give an affidavit saying that, yes, they have drawn more water. I mean, this is appalling. Where do we get the water now? I want to ask the Congress government, where please get us water for the residents of this great city. Why did you backstab the Bangalore city like this?
The situation of today, the people that I will be posing these questions to is the Congress government. The situation of the society is not just the Congress party here to blame. They are saying for the last 20 years they have been trying, knocking on every door, asking government representatives, going to the government offices, asking that the BWSSB should bring in a pipeline to their society. There are hundreds of senior citizens living there. Why hasn't it been done? It's easy to point at the Congress now because yes, there is a looming crisis at hand, but there is some sort of responsibility that the BJP as well should take.
Deepak,
you were in power previously.
Deepak, during our regime, please check the records. We are very straight on that. There was no such acute shortage of water problem at all. We are facing it now. Fair enough. For whatever reasons. My only question is, this would have not come because
the borewells have run dry. But that doesn't mean you will not allocate or you will not help out, people living in the outskirts of the city to ensure that the BWSSB work goes on well to supply pipeline to most of these people living in, residential areas around the periphery of the city is important, and each and every government should have been working towards it. Now that the borewells are dry, yes, the issue has surfaced. But this issue does not stem from the borewell alone. It stems from the fact that you don't have a pipeline. Because the BWSSB has been assuring that there is enough water to supply to citizens. Now, when many of the citizens living on the periphery do not even have a pipeline, Who does the BWSSB only supply to? It's only going to be in the center of the city.
Deepak, much of the pipelines were laid down during our regime. My only question is, why was it not carried on by the Congress government? Because the reason is simple. They have funds for other guarantee schemes, but for the development projects, it is very direct. Is anyone to research or do PhD about it? That is what we are telling. Why have you stopped the developmental activities? They have no answer for this. And they say, no, we are giving guarantees. Fair enough, you give guarantees. But where are the funds for the development project? This is the precise question we are asking the government today. And of all, we are in a situation where we do not have even water for this. What is the government doing is what even I want to ask. The precise question what you have been asking, we have been asking them. We had laid down the pipelines. Why did you not even continue with it?